Hey Aries, can you hear me now? Okay, so sorry about that last reading. I've got the microphone and make sure it's not going anywhere. And hey Chippy, I don't have a cookie at this moment, but I owe you one, buddy. Okay, so here's your bonus reading. Okay, I'm sorry for the audio yesterday, but things happen. And that reading, you can listen to it. You can, not listen to it, but you can read, well, you can listen to it, but you can read the transcript under the video. If you click open the little dots, click open more info, it'll have a transcript at the bottom so you can get the information. And also put on your closed captions and turn the sound off, and your closed captions should come up and you can read the reading that way. It was too important for me to discard it. So here's your bonus reading. And we're going to see what's going on with this. Okay, bonus reading. Wow, look at this, Aries. Empress energy. This is you. This is significant for you in the month of May. You may be creating the life you always wanted. And I did see a lot of changes in that other reading coming up for you. You may be considering starting a family. You may be considering babies, puppies. I don't know. There's something about nurturing and bringing things to fruition. Sometimes the Empress card can mean pregnancies. And there's something about just living the life of luxury here. Okay. So let's see what else, Aries. I'm feeling new opportunities coming in for you really strongly. There's a name Ted coming through, Aries, for somebody. This person, whoever it is, Ted or whoever, okay, wants to give you new opportunities. There's 3 new opportunities coming in. And also I feel like you're waiting for your ships to come in, Aries, like you're looking for something, you're waiting for something. You know it's out there. You know it's out there on the horizon, okay? And it's going to start you on this path of being really super happy. Yeah. Now, I saw this in the previous reading, the one with the bad audio. Make sure my mic is still there. Can you still hear me? Okay. So there's something here about you shining a light on toxic energy. Like you've seen the light and you're not going there anymore. So if there's a new relationship coming up for you, just know it's going to be different because you've already been there, done that with toxic energy. And I think in the month of May, this is going to be on your mind really strongly. Let's ask why. Look at this Knight of Wands. This is because you are going to either be thinking about moving forward with somebody and it's bringing up the past. This could also be about you wanting to relocate. Sometimes Knight of Wands is wanting to move somewhere, or you could have somebody coming from afar to be with you, Aries. I don't know why this is coming up or why I'm telling you this, but every time I pull this card in this deck, doesn't he look like Elvis? Okay. I'm not sure why Elvis needed to come up unless you were with somebody who looked like Elvis. I'm not sure, but I almost feel like your person reminds you of Elvis. Presley is, of course. Of course, you know that. I saw this card earlier today and it hit me. So for it to come up with you, and of course I'm very in tune with Aries, as I've mentioned in numerous previous videos, there's something there that was coming up for a reason for you, okay? So yeah, Elvis, moving, fiery, passionate energy, and something really up in the air. But it's like you're still shining a light out there, making sure you don't see any toxic energy. You can see him with this flashlight. He's like, oh, I'm going to make sure there's no toxic energy around Elvis here, okay? Or whoever this is. Here's the Emperor card. So this is you. And this came up This is why I said you're so powerful in that in the other reading that I did for you. So there's something there about you coming into your really strong. This is the Aries card, you know, and this is you building bridges to what you want. This is you maybe building a house. This is you maybe building a cabin. I hear hammering. I see metal scaffolds or something going up, like yeah, something metal, and I hear it clanking. There's something here that you're building, Aries, is what I'm trying to tell you. And when I tune into visions like that, they're usually up close and they're happening soon. So again, I'm looking into the month of May. So some of you are building something. Also, Aries, you can see on this card, he has a shield in front of him. And I feel like you do. I feel like a lot of you have your shield up. And you're like, I don't know, I might just rather be by myself than over here with, you know, Knight of Wands riding in on his, you know, bright red fiery horse in this card. Yeah, there's some trepidation about this that I feel from you. I'm not seeing a problem with that person yet. I'll tell you if I do. But I feel like you've been burned before and you're not really eager to be burned again. Right? Justifiably so. But this is you and your power, Aries. Wow. Yeah, you're tired of negative energy. Yeah. 5 of Swords, be gone. Right? You've had enough of that. You've shown a light on it. You've seen this toxic energy and you don't want it anymore. Yeah. And you've just gotten out of the trap. Here's 8 of Swords reversed. You've just gotten out of the trap of that. So let's look and see. What about this? What about your Knight of Wands? Let's switch decks for a minute. Are you moving? What does this represent for you? Microphone. Okay. Well, you're going to be learning something new, all right? And you may be getting a message about money as well with this move. You could be moving into a zone where your children can go. You may be a mother because there's the Empress here. You might want your children to go to a certain school. This can represent schools, teachers, education, things like that. Here's the Heartache card again. And here is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, you have separated from a Queen of Swords, okay, or King of Swords. Maybe an air sign, you know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Maybe, not all of you, but I often see it as that, and I often see this Knight of Wands as Sagittarius energy, or fire energy, but often Sagittarius with the horse. So there's something here about, I feel like you've shown a light on the toxic energy of maybe Queen of Swords, who was kind of cold to you, may have been cruel, you know, some kind of words there that were unkind, you know, and that sort of thing. And I think you're really afraid of getting back in that trap, Aries. Now, this could be King or Queen of Swords. Take it as it resonates, okay? Yeah, you're holding back. You're holding back with this 4 of Wands. What else? Fiery new beginning coming up just the same. Here's passion. So Aries, look at this. This is so cool. Like, here's your powerful Aries card. And look at all this passionate energy coming in, flowing into you. Ready or not. Ready or not, here it comes. Let's do some more clarification here. What else does Aries need to know? And again, this is a bonus reading for you all this week because the audio is not good on the other one. And so I wanted to try to make up for that. It wasn't my fault, but you know, I appreciate you all and I don't want you to have to listen to crappy audio. Okay. So there's more balance coming in, Aries. Here's the Justice card. And again, we have air energy. Now, Queen of Swords may have done some legal damage to you, or King. There could have been legal legal repercussions, and you don't want to get in that trap again. You know, I see you avoiding that. So what does Aries need to do about all this passion coming in? I feel like you're attracting passion like a magnet at this time, Aries. I do. People are seeing you in your power, and it's very attractive, you know? And you're standing there all, you know, fiery and radiant in your, you know, beautiful Aries energy. That's hard to deny. People are very magnetized to you right now. So, yeah, and you've gone through a whole transformation. Look at this Judgment card. I saw that in the previous reading too. There's a transformation. It's like you've risen from the ashes. And here's the Lovers right under this. I feel like you're going to have new opportunities in love. You're going to have to make decisions between people. And there's maybe a new job too. Decisions about a job, decisions about people. Rising up. There's something about you have, you've gone through it, Aries. I mean, we've seen it for the last couple of years that I've been reading for you, and I'm sure it's been happening for even longer for a lot of you. And here's a Marriage card, or Joy. I know I said marriage and you clicked off, right? Okay, but here's the big Joy card right here. So there's something really happy here that's coming in, Aries, for you. What kind of advice is there for Aries, or what does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? You need to know that you have all the tools in your toolbox, your spiritual toolbox, to get whatever life you want. Okay, this is about having everything at your fingertips with that Magician energy and working the manifestation. Okay, now you see the anxiety. Here's the anxiety card. Something's keeping you awake at night. Yeah, there's some discontent, and I think some of you are like, I'm just going to have to be alone because I can't trust people anymore. And but you're going on a new path. I do see you being presented with this new path, Aries. So something good's coming in here. Let's see what else you need to know. Success, hope. Here's the Star card. Success and hope. And again, your light is shining. Your light is shining. You're shining like a star. This is why people are attracted to you, Aries. And look, you've gone through a whole transformation. You've had an ending and a new beginning, and now there's this successful, healing star energy coming for you. As a side note, there could be some Scorpio energy there. That should be a fiery combination. Let's see. Fireworks and all, right? So here we've got success. I saw this earlier. Lots of success coming into you. This is what you need to know. And you being in this really strong Aries energy is bringing you a lot of success. And, you know, I'm seeing new jobs. I'm seeing new places to live. I'm seeing happiness. I'm seeing children, happy children. For some of you, I see a new car. You know, success can be measured in lots of different ways. You know, these are some of the things that are coming through to me right now. In a new path, I'm seeing this winding new path. Like, you're not going to be able to see around the curves, okay? You're not going to be able to see exactly what's coming next. You can see a little bit in front of you, right? And they're not going to let you see the whole path of where you're going. It's like you've got to trust it, you know, to some degree. You've got to trust your inner wisdom, Aries, and I know you do, but they are telling me to tell you that. There's something here about you've learned how to shine a light on toxic energy. You're not going to step on that snake in the dark anymore. Okay. So what are final, let's go through these cards. What are final words here for Aries? Final words. Yeah, you're really afraid of a trap. Here's 8 of Swords. and Six of Swords. Yeah. So you've just gotten out of this oppressive energy, you know. So they're saying, of course, you are on guard. You're on guard about it. Not to get, you know, not to get back in a trap, but there is a new path for you. This particular Fool card has a wolf on it. It's kind of like, yeah, just watch where you're going. There could be a wolf down the path. There could be anything down the path. There could be the, you know, the rabbit down the path, or this could be an amazing wolf. So it's like, you never know. You know, there's surprises down the path with the Fool card. And they're saying you can't always play it safe, and something's going to happen really quickly. There's something about a trip or a whole new path that brings you success and things like that with this Eight of Wands. This is representing your fears, getting out of the trap, okay? But this is where you're headed, down the new path. And they're saying to trust yourself, okay? So is there anything else Aries needs to know? Aunt Hattie. I don't know who Aunt Hattie is, but as soon as I said anything else Aries need to know, I heard Aunt Hattie. This is somebody from way back in your family tree, for whoever this is for, by the way, Aries. And I hear the last name Tuning, like C-H-E-W, Tuning, I think. I don't know if that goes with Hattie or not, but anyway, there it is. Williams, the name. Anything else Aries needs to know? I just heard your guides and angels say, "You're on fire," like that song. You are Aries. That's what they want me to end with that, because they're saying you are, where's this Aries card again? You're on fire, Aries. I should play that song for you, except I can't because of copyrights. But anyway, go play it because you're on fire. All right. And I just get like, you're unstoppable right now, Aries. You are in such a strong Aries energy right now. And I love it. I'm really, really happy for you guys. I am. I've said many times that I love Aries because I love the sign, I love the people, I love the fire energy, and I grew up with a lot of Aries influence in my life from people I love very much. Some on this side and some not anymore. And, you know, Aries are very outspoken, and they just blurt out what's on their mind, and they're very protective. They're fiercely protective, and they're also very generous. They're very loving, heart-centered people, you know. So I get you guys. I do. I know a lot about Aries. So I'm glad to see you succeed, because you deserve it. More than anybody. You deserve it, because you've really been through the ringer, you guys. So, as have a lot of the fire signs, so is Sagittarius, you know. And I'll just tell you really quickly, this is the end of your reading, but if you want to hear what's been happening with me, I'm going to tell you really quickly. So I went through a whole tower, Aries, from the second week of January, and still going through it with my home and my property. And it's something I never would have imagined has happened. I'm not sure, but I think maybe it is connected to, I didn't think about it at first, but I think it might be connected to all the flooding and damage in my area from the hurricane back in September. You know, there was a big disturbance, and I just think that has affected things, but it has been a huge, this is why I haven't been showing up regularly. It's been an enormous strain on me. You know, some people have commented like, Tammy, you need to take better care of yourself. You got dark circles, you look tired. You just, I literally have not slept for about 4 months very well, and I've had to leave my house 3 different times, once for 2 or 3 weeks, where you saw me doing the videos from the Airbnb. That was not really by choice. And I couldn't even talk about it. I still almost cry talking about it. It's been really hard. It's been financially hard. It's been emotionally hard. It's been mentally hard. I feel like I have been put through the ringer. In some ways, I feel like I've been targeted by dark side energy. because what I'm dealing with is weird. It's just weird, and it can't seem to quite get it cleared up. But anyway, I physically am fine, but I am drained in a lot of different ways. So anyway, thank you for your appreciation of the readings and for being here. And if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. It helps the channel immensely. And thank you, Aries. I love you guys. See you again soon. I hope you enjoyed your bonus reading to make up for the bad audio on the other one. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.